Cybersecurity concerns around WhatsApp and leakage of debit card details must worry each one of you, then this story should serve as a caution for the entire country. One of India's nuclear power plants, the Kudankulam plant in Tamil Nadu, has been attacked by malware. The Nuclear Power Corporation of India has confirmed it after a day of denial. And this is huge. Let's look at the story step by step. Here is what happened. It all started with a tweet by a cybersecurity analyst on Monday. Pukhraj Singh is what he's called. He worked with India's National Technical Research Organization, NTRO. He tweeted that a cyber attack had resulted in a domain controller level access at the Kudankulam nuclear power plant. Basically, it has been hacked. The statements that followed caused quite an alarm. They said that mission-critical targets had been hit and that a third party had discovered the attack. The cyber attack and the linked malware have now been identified as a version of D-Track. It's a malicious code or Trojan developed by North Korea. And this doesn't necessarily mean that the source of the attack is in North Korea. Nonetheless, this is serious. Not this report of the hack, but also the incidents preceding it. The Kudankulam plant suffered an unexpected shutdown of one of its reactors on the 19th of October. It's now back in operation, but the shutdown may have been a marker that all wasn't well. Before we get into the malware and the potential implications, let's look at the official reaction that has come in. First, the authorities at the Kudankulam plant denied any cyber attack. This was on Tuesday. A day later, they made a U-turn. The NPCIL issued a statement. Let me read out that statement. Identification of malware in the NPCIL system is correct. The matter was conveyed by Indian Computer Emergency Response Team when it was notified by them on the 4th of September. They're probing the matter. Now, here are some questions that we'd like to ask. If they knew about this cyber attack, why did they deny it? Is there any clarity now on how this attack took place? Is there any clarity on how much could have been compromised? And are India's nuclear power plants safe? Kudankulam, remember, is India's largest nuclear facility. If security of this system is compromised, what message does it send? Now, authorities say that the core controls of this plant are secure, but that's little reassurance, also coming from agencies that have just made a U-turn. A report by a tech outlet is chilling. This report claims that the malware may have tried to steal technical information about this nuclear plant. 9 years ago, we can tell you, a similar malware attack, now known as the Stuxnet attack, took down centrifuges in Iran. It was introduced through a pen drive. So what about the attack on the Kudankulam plant? The technology used was similar to what has been used to steal data from ATM networks in India. This malware is capable of doing a lot of damage, accessing browser history, getting IP and network information, running commands and processes, performing key logging, viewing files in all available storage disks. Are India's nuclear power plants under a cyber attack? And how big is this rut? How did this malware get delivered into the Kudankulam plant? Has data in this nuclear power plant been compromised? Is North Korea involved in this directly? By the way, why did the government not spot this attack? Remember, a third party reportedly detected it. What about cyber forensics and their efficiency in India? These are major questions, very important questions, and we're hoping that the government will give answers in the coming days.